Hi, welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. I'm Marcia. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope if you like what I share with you that you'll join my little creative community here by just clicking the subscribe and the bell and the like button on the video. So that all helps me to get found and searched by other creatives and your friends and sharing it and all that kind of good stuff. So today is a 10-minute tip on mass making embellishments. So this is a regular series that I'm doing here on my channel. So what we're going to do today, excuse me, is we are going to use up all of this leftovers that you see that are here on my desk. That is my 10-minute tip. Instead of thinking, oh, okay, let's just get a bag and put all these scraps in our little scrap bag. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to use all of these scraps and we're going to make clusters and little embellishments. Isn't that fun? Yes, it is. So now what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to go through it and just very quickly sort out what I have here. So I have some ribbon, fabric, and some trim, fiber threads, papers, different book pages, all different types of things that I have here. And the things that I'm not going to use, like these bigger pieces, things that I'm working on, I'm planning a tea party, so that goes for my tea party guests and things like that. So, but all of these other things and my calligraphy markers, I'm not going to use those in this project, so those can go back in its little container. So anything like that, when you go through what you have, then you say, okay, no, that's not going to be, I don't want to use that for this project. It's not a little scrap. We're mainly wanting to use up all those little bits and pieces. That's the whole idea. So instead of just throwing them away or storing them, we're going to start using them to mass make embellishments. So let's just, again, so I want you to, whatever's on your desk, if you have a messy desk here, or if not, the next time you do a project, then use this technique and then see how it works for you. Okay, so just, go through it. So like that was a piece of a zipper that was left over from a zipper tag I made. So I tore that little piece off. Here's so all these little felt scraps. So separate out what you have from papers, from fabrics, from ribbons, from felt, all those kinds of things. Now this is a cute little envelope, and then I ordered something off of Etsy. I think it was charms, and that's what came in these little envelopes. So I said right away to myself, obviously, isn't this so cute? I said, this is perfect. This can go in one of our junk journals. And so all I need to do is decorate it up, and then the back can be, glued down, and now you have a cute little pocket. These are so cute. And we can make some of these too. So I'll show you how to make one of these out of a book page really fast, quick, and easy, like a book page this size that I just also happen to have here on my desk. Now this is the topper of a Jolie's Boutique embellishments bag. And I did not know that on this particular line, it's called parcel. You see right here? Okay, and it's on craft paper. Well, on the back of the package, and I'm thinking it was on the inside, if I'm not mistaken, there were 2 tags. And so all you had to do was cut them out, and now she, gave you a quick little embellishment right there on the packaging. But it was on the inside of the packaging. But because we are crafters who save everything, especially beautiful craft paper like that, who wouldn't? So I decided, well, let me open this up. And then lo and behold, if I didn't discover that on the inside. So everybody who's purchased that and they didn't open it, they could have thrown away a beautiful freebie that she was giving. Now, I don't know if they all are the same and they all are tags on the inside, but at any rate, if you get that brand, be sure, or any packaging for craft supplies, start looking on the package on the inside and see what might be there. Okay, so now all that I have left are these little book pages. Now these were scraps when I did the iris fold card. Most of that is from that project. And then down at the very bottom, and this is some washi tape that was all stuck to the roll, so but I wanted to save that and see if I could incorporate that somehow. Here's a paper clip, so I thought, maybe I'll make a hidden paper clip in this little project today too. But that's the 10-minute tip. Basically, that's the 10-minute tip. Consists of sort what's on your desk and then mass make clusters and embellishments to go, it could be little miniature tags, it could be little clusters, and then if you're going to make a snippet roll, you can make a paper snippet roll, and then you can just, put your little clusters on that. So like, say for instance, these magazine strips and paper strips that I had cut, and these were leftover pieces. Now this would be perfect little, this width here especially, this one maybe not so much, that could be a belly band. So think about, look at the sizes and start, like I just did, think about it in your mind. Oh yeah, this could be a belly band, this could be a belly band, these can be a snippet roll. So this is the base for your snippet roll. And then now we can, start layering between the fabrics and the felt and the trims and the cluster and all this kind of thing. The cute little washi scrap samples. These were leftover pieces. Look at this. It's already a cute little miniature journal booklet size. So this is perfect that we can use these and we can make these and, start using, turning this into something as well. So that was my goal today, was instead of just scooping this all up, throwing it into the scrap bag, let's make some things with it so that we'll have that available and we'll be ready to go the next time we do a project. Because that's one of the areas that I know I needed to work on, was having more ready-made embellishments to go. And I want to have a container, which I already have something partially started, that is with, little embellishments. But I needed to make more, so it was different things and different types, and which I need to start incorporating those into the projects. Okay, so that's the first thing. And, just go through your stack. And here, see, look at this. I'm already finding a rubber stamp down underneath it there. And so if I would have just picked this all up and tossed it in a bag, then this would have been in the bag, and I would have been hunting high and low for this T stamp, and I would never have found it. So I would have just been, scratching my head and crying, going, what did I do with that stamp? But now, because I'm going to take the time and I'm going to go through here, and look at this, even little bitty bits and pieces. Okay, here's another piece of the zipper that was left over. And this was this is an actual completed tag that I made. See there, I even forgot that I had that in there. This is why we need to clean our desk. So first and foremost, 10-minute tip, why do we need to clean our desk? So that we can find completed projects that we forgot that were down there underneath the mass of scraps. Isn't that pretty? That's the mason jar tag that we did the iris fold with the other day. So now I'm going to take this right now, and we're going to put it in our container that we're saving and making these embellishments. All right, so now you can take a look, see what I have going on already. Okay, so I mean, all of these fun things that I've done that I want to do with you, we'll do more projects like this. Isn't this cute? And I've seen it done on other channels. So this is like a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and then you just cut it and fold it, and then you embellish it and put pockets. Isn't that cool? Okay, so anyway, so that's going in here. So you see, I mean, I have so many things, and I know you do too, that we've made, and then we put them in somewhere. And now my goal for this year, for 2022, is to actually start using these and sending them. So this I thought would be a beautiful either wedding card to send out, or an anniversary card. But, I thought it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the front of this and how I embellished it, so I need to make these available. I might put that in a giveaway, so then, you know, you can have something ready-made. And, all right, so I don't think I have anything else hiding here that I don't know about that I made. Okay, so now let's get busy, and let's just, you know, keep sorting. And I'm not going to worry about sorting, you know, by size. It's just like, you know, basically this is all magazine pages, digital papers, book pages. But down here at the very bottom, I do have some whole sheets of cardstock and paper that I was going to use in the project, but I never did. This was when I was doing the tags. All right, so let's get all this off of here today. And for all of you who are home shopping channel enthusiasts like I am, today starts their series again of Craft Tuesday, and I can't remember if it's every week or once a month, but anyhow, so on Home Shopping Network, if you're in the United States, kicks off today with Anna Griffin and all their other cool stuff, Crafter's Companion from the UK, and other great companies. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case you weren't keeping abreast of all of that. It happened to come because I follow Anna Griffin, and I saw her on Instagram, and she posted about that, and then I get her, I'm on her email list, so her blog posts, I get an email, and then she updates us with her blog posts. And then when I saw that, and I said, oh, okay, I had been keeping my eyes open, but now I knew that, yes. So today, and then I can just go on to the website, and if I think she was coming on at 10 o'clock, so I've already missed her this morning, but that's okay. I think she comes on again at noon. And then throughout the day, it started last night actually at, I think it was either 10 p.m., but I go to bed at 9, so I'm not staying up to watch anything like that. Okay, so now let's dive in. This here is craft paper that comes as packaging when I order from my two food companies and supplement companies. One is Vitacost, and the other one is Grove. I don't know if it's just Grove or Grove. Wait a minute. No, wait, excuse me. Back up. Does Grove put it? I think, yeah, Grove Collaborative. Okay, they put it in theirs as well. And then Thrive, the organic foods, natural foods company, they also do. So those are the three companies that I order products to be shipped here to me at the house that are not available and at a great, great price. So if you head over to my website, Markets of Sunshine, and if you are not with, I think it's called Rakuten or Rakuten, then you can use my referral link to sign up for that. It's a cash back. And then when you shop with those companies, you get a cash back discount. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there for you as to where I get this packaging. So if people are saying, where do these ladies get this packaging? I don't know, I don't find that. Well, those are the companies. I mean, obviously, I've never received it from an Amazon shipment, so Amazon does not put it in theirs. So this is something that more of the natural companies, healthy-minded fitness companies with products, that's what they use for theirs. So it comes in wide sheets. I think it was like 8 inches wide. I measured one. And then they're in panels. They're perforated, but it's like one long thing, and then they crumble it all up, you know, so I have to, that's why you see the wrinkling in here. So this is, you know, I love this anyway, though. Doesn't matter. Okay, but I thought these were perfect, so I made little journals. So then I took one of these pages, and then I took a book page, and then I folded it, and I put it in there. So I made all these little journals, and that was some of the guest gifts that I'm giving for my tea party guests, and which is all virtual over Zoom, and friends that are not local to me, I'm mailing them their gift, and friends that are local, we're going to deliver their gifts. So it's all going to be done safely, but we'll get to see each other, and we'll get to visit each other, and we'll make new friends. So friends that I have, my other friends don't know, well then they'll get to meet all my other friends. So this is so cool. And one of my friends is in Puerto Rico, so it's really, really fun. And everyone else is here in the United States. I wish I could invite my UK friends and from Italy and South America and all over the world, but the time, for frame for everybody, so like the UK is 5 hours ahead of us, so my gatherings are at 3, so that puts them at 8, and so it's a little difficult for people. So, but anyway. So let's look at what we have here, and let's start just taking, and we're not going to overthink this. This is another thing that we always have a tendency to do, is we overthink what we have and what are we going to do with it, and then it just becomes, a big nightmare, and we just really, it stagnates us. So we want to unlock the creativity. We don't want to stifle it, and we don't want to suppress it by overthinking. So I'm just going to start off, and let's start with making the snippet rolls. So I'm going to move all this over, and I made sure today that I'm using my mat so that it's all in frame. And I apologize when I did the Rolodex video yesterday. So whatever day you watch this, and I say yesterday, but it could be weeks or months from now that you see this. Anyhow, and I forgot until I was actually stood up, looked to see where everything was, because at first it looks good, and then for some reason on the camera when you're videoing, it looks fine, but then I find that it has a tendency to be too far to the left when it needs to be more to the right. So I'm hoping that now everything is good and it all looks good, so when I play it back, then hopefully it will all be good. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, this is our foundation. So these are our 2 foundation pieces. So we're going to work simultaneously at the same time, side by side. Okay, this is just a book page, and like I said, I'm just going to start laying it down. I'm not going to overthink this. And these were from making the iris fold card, so I'm just going to go through here, and I will separate these so they're stuck on there with the washi tape. And so I'm going to unfold them. So all I'm looking for right now is I want a variety of the magazine page, the book page. So I want the print, and this is the digital paper. Okay, here's another smaller piece of the digital, which that's already on the digital there. I don't want that there. Okay, so, all right, we need a piece of the book page over here. Okay, let's just a scrap of that, making sure it wasn't folded. Okay, so now that basically takes care of that. And then let's see, what else do we have under here? All right, so now let me see how I can incorporate this and incorporate a piece of this. So we're just going to start tearing now. So that's another thing that I wanted to tip is work vertically first and then horizontally after that. So lay all your pieces first vertically, and then after you have that layer down, then go back and make your next layer horizontally. I don't know if I want that or if I need a bigger, thinking I need a bigger piece. That's just not in proportion, and I want it to be in proportion. Okay, so we'll tear it right about there. That looks pretty good. Okay, now, all right, now let me see. I would like to have more of that, but I don't see. This is just white. I don't want that. I don't think there's a pattern. No, that's just the white. I don't want that. Okay, so... Okay, now basically, so now we're just going to take this, and we're going to start tearing this. And I like that, so that will go there, that will go there. Okay, now we're going to come in here, and we're going to just start tearing this and using this. And we just want to add more flavor to the whole thing, more variety. Okay, so this is whiter, so then I can put a little bit more going on there. So now let's just get a different color. And again, it doesn't matter. We're not worried about the colors. We're not worried about matchy-matchy. All we are wanting to do is use up what we have and just start layering, layering, layering. Okay, like that there. This needs to be torn down. Put that one up there. Very good. Okay. See, and now I'm getting actually more scraps, but that's perfectly fine. Because we'll continue this process with, you know, until we've used up all of these scraps. Okay. Okay, like that there. Actually, this one can, I think maybe I want to put him up here. Yeah. Okay, I like that there. Okay, now this one needs to be a little smaller. Bring you down, put you there. Yeah, like that. Okay, very good. Okay, so now let's put that smaller piece over here. Okay, now let's give attention to the fabric side. So we have all the paper stuff going on. Okay, but before we do that, which we're going to take this, I say we, I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, but this is going to be a little tricky, but okay. You don't want to use a lot of adhesive. You only want a little bit of adhesive. So I'm just going to put it, because I want to probably sew straight down the middle. So these larger pieces, I'm going to just put the glue on the outside. So the only reason why you're doing that is that so that when you take it to the machine, it doesn't fly away. Okay, straighten that one back up. Get this one. Okay. It just takes a little bit of adhesive, not a lot. Because we're only tacking it down, you know, so like if we were, you know, think of sewing when you're tacking, you're just putting a little tiny stitch. So that's what we're doing. We're just using tacking. We're just using a little bit of glue to tack down these pieces. Okay, there we go. Quick and easy. So that's another tip, is just to use a little bit of glue to tack down your pieces. And since you're going to sew down the middle, then you want to put the glue on the far outside edge so that it's holding it in place away from where you're going to sew. And then, of course, give plenty of time for that glue to dry. So don't get in a hurry to get it to the sewing machine. You know, just keep working on the next batch. And then give it time to dry so that you don't gum up your needle. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where do we want this one? And the one lovely thing about making and using up your scraps to make, in this case, like a paper snippet roll, which is actually going to be a variety because I like to use fabric and paper. I don't just use paper. And then, which is perfectly fine. So whatever's on your table, use whatever's on your table. If it's only paper, then go with that. But if you want to bring out your bag of scraps and you want to put, you know, scraps in it, from another bag, then that's perfectly fine. Go right ahead. Okay, so now I want to save the laces for the top embellishing layers. I don't want to cover those up. So all the laces, piece of this, let me see if I can get that piece off of here. Looks like it's glued pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so that looks like he's gonna have to stay like that. How am I gonna just leave you? All right, so see, look at how cute this is. So here's just pieces of the zipper. That's all this is a piece of the zipper. And it doesn't matter if you put it, you know, this would have been the right direction. It doesn't matter if it's the right direction. No, this would have been the right direction because this is the, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute, which direction is this? I think this is the bottom. Huh, I didn't realize I did that. I don't know how I did that and cut that into, oh yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with that. Which side of the zipper is it? I don't know. Okay, so let's just start putting in, because I just want color. I just want color. I just want it to look good. It doesn't matter. All right, now I'm going to get out the pinking shears. For those of you, these are not zigzag scissors. These are pinking shears. Oh, I still crack up over that. One of the ladies calls them zigzag scissors. Okay, doesn't matter whatever you call them. Call them whatever you want to call them. All right, now, if you've ever seen the movie, the old movie of Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau in The Odd Couple, and you know how Felix and Oscar, there's the characters' names, and so if you've seen that movie, then you'll understand when I reference tools and I give you the correct name. I always think of that scene of them in the kitchen. They're having that argument, and Oscar picks up a ladle, and I think he says it's a spoon or something like that, and then Felix snatches it from him and says, "Aha! You don't even know what this is. This is a ladle," or something like that, whatever piece it was. But it's just so funny. So anyway, I always, that's how my mind works. Those little funny scenes that I remember from movies run through my mind. And then I'm always like, you know, pops out at just odd times in my crafting, whatever I'm doing. Okay, so now I am going to get, I said I wasn't going to be matchy-matchy, but I am going to get a little bit here in this instance, because now that I have a green zipper, I wanted, and I see, and this was all on my table. I didn't go in my stash. I wasn't going crazy and saying, oh, I have to go through my stash. I know I've got a purple or got a green. But this was already here, so I'm going to go with it. And so I like this purpley thing going on here. And then I even have this lovely ribbon, which I'm thinking I'm going to save it, but I'm going to take a little bit of it, because what I use this for is to put it on the outside of the mini journals to tie it and close it up. So, but there's enough of it here that I can take a little smidgen off of it to use in my little project. So there you go. Okay, where do we want to put him? Do I want to put him up here? Do you want to put him here? I don't know. Where does he need to go? Yeah, I think I like that. Light, dark, light. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to save this little piece of ribbon for a future journal. So I will toss him up here on my shelf, which is right in front of me. I have two shelves on the wall, and one that's directly to me, in front of me on my left. Here's the window here in front, and then to the left is a little shelf with all my sewing fabrics and trims and things on it. And if you go back and watch my craft room makeover video, then you'll see the whole layout of my craft room and what I have in my craft room. Okay, now I'm thinking let's get some of this washi. Okay, that's going to come in somewhere there. Okay, I thought I had green felt in here. No green felt? Thought I had green felt. Oh, bummer. Nope. orange. Oh, I don't want orange. Okay, I have brown felt, and I have blue felt. Okay, the blue. Let's go with blue. Okay, blue will work. Blue will work. Okay, so we're going to come in here with some blue, since we have the blue paper. See how this all starts to come together? And even though I have the blue up here with the blue paper and I have blue there, so maybe we'll move the ribbon down here, and we're going to move the zipper here, and then we're going to put this ribbon there, and then we're going to come up here with a little piece of the blue felt. Ha ha ha. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, see, but so this, it's okay, you know, it's yours, it's my thing, and I can adapt my rules as I go. We are adaptable here, you know, crafters. We do not hem ourselves in any way, shape, or form. So the only thing I'm saying to myself is that I am going to use up what's on my desk. So this is a bigger piece, and I'm thinking, since, you know, I may or may not use him right now. I'm going to put him up there with the other large pieces. A piece of wax paper is trying to get in my way. He wants to be on camera, but it's not time for him to be on camera. Okay, so this red trim, I don't even know. What do you think? Let's see. Does it work? Yes, let's just go for it. We're going to go with the bohemian feel of the whole thing. Okay, so that's going to go there for the whole bohemian vibe. Okay, so Linda, thank you, Linda. So my friend Linda Coker, she is the one who got me started, and I actually am now embracing more and more and more that whole bohemian vibe thing. Never thought I would, honest and truly, I never thought I would, but now I'm finding, you know what, hey, it's eclectic, and that is what I love, and so it just works. It absolutely works. So when I just want to do a mishmash, is that a word, of designing and embellishing, I go boho. I was like, that's it, you know, it's just perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, so now I want something here. What? Okay, so we have two options. We could cut the fiber in half, and then I can divide it and share it, and then have some of it here and some of it there. So let's do that, because I only have one piece on my desk, using up what's on the desk. Okay, so now that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw him over here, lay him very carefully, gently, and then we're going to put you over here. Okay, now I'm happy. That is all good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the washi. So we have this piece of washi here. Let me get the other washi. And let's see. I like it down here. Okay. And then this is just a mess. As you can see, it's shredded coming off the roll. Just absolutely. So I don't know what I can do with it. Should I just, I think I'm going to just tear this little bit here off, that, because it just looks terrible. This, I can kind of put it back together. That's a bird cage. But those other pieces they've got to go. All right, so now we're going to come in here with the washi here. I like it here on the brown paper and on that, and it kind of comes here and holds that down. I like that. Okay, good. It's looking good. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come in down here with another piece of this green. Nobody says you can't double up on what you're using. And then I like it there with the zipper, because it brings that zipper to life. Now, whether I'm going to be able to sew through this or not, let me see what's going on here. I don't even know what did I do? This is all the layers. Maybe I can, if I can peel this off. My goodness. And this is just the tacky glue, for goodness sake. Look at that. It is like on there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yay. But don't ever let anybody tell you that that Aleene's tacky glue is not good. It is really good stuff. Okay, now what I see, okay, I don't like it green on green. So we're going to steal a piece of this book page here. I don't know why I say steal. It's my stuff. I'm not stealing it. Okay, and we're going to, there. Oh, I love that. Isn't that good? Oh, that book page just really, that made everything come out. Beautiful. Okay, I like that. So now we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to add more of the book page flavor into this. Okay, so this piece is like overwhelming for this, but we're going to tear it down right there. And then we are going to come under here like so. And then this is going to go like so. I love that. It's looking really good. Now we need to get a little ink on this. I don't know if I have any left in the dauber. Let's see. A little bit. That's good. And then this is another tip. Just lay your book page, your magazine page, whatever, down on top of another page. And then you can just, you know, ink away. Because these pages are so fragile. It's difficult. It's not easy to do. If you're trying to hold it in midair and ink it, you know how we do. Okay, so let's see. Where? I like this one here. Do I want him here? Yes, I like him on top. Okay, so that's good. Kind of like mellows out that green. I love green, but that one is just like, I'm not really a lime green person. What else? Okay, so the book page is under here already. Okay, now let's come in with our lace. Okay, so now we can start beautifying it up with our trims. So, okay, we got lace going on here. That piece is a little big, but it can work. Okay, and then this can work. We can cut it into smaller pieces. So we're going to do that, and we're going to come up here across the top. I don't really think there's one side. Okay, it looks better on this side. Just kind of cut that piece in the middle. Do the same thing here. And then let's just come up here. We'll put a little piece. Maybe coming over here on this corner. Yeah, I like it there. Okay. I still want, you know, I didn't want to cover up the complete pattern of that, so that looks good. Happy with that. Okay, so this is another little smidgen of that. I don't know if it will even stay, but we'll throw him right there. Okay, now this is too big and it's covering up all that beautiful purple. I don't like that. So we're going to trim him down. Okay. And now let's put him over here. There, that's good. I like that. That's perfect. And then now we have another little smidge. We're going to put it up here, right there. Isn't that cute? Very nice. Okay, now this is the fun part. All right, so let's get a little smidgen of the tacky glue. And we're going to just take it a little bit right here. Just to hold that into place. And we're going to take a little bit here. And then a little bit. I don't even know where on the zipper because I don't want to sew it on that. Maybe I'll do it over here. Okay. Just trying to hold it. The one thing with sewing it across the teeth, I'm thinking on that. I'll just kind of work around that zipper piece there. Okay, where's the other zipper? Here's it. Little bit there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't need to go crazy with it. Just a little bit. That's all we need, because the sewing is going to hold it into place. Same thing. The felt is a little tricky because it really takes a lot of glue to hold it down, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay. And then up here. All right, let's see. Anything else? Looks pretty good. Okay, this felt here. Did I put glue? No. Okay. Fiber, you don't need to worry about that. The washi, I'm going to just kind of do a decorative stitch all over the place on the washi. And that pretty much does it. Okay, so I hope you liked this 10-minute tip today. Just make embellishments, snippet roll, clusters, little tags, but just use up what is on your table. And then when you've got everything used up, whatever itty bitty little bits and pieces are left, then just ditch that. Just trash that. Don't save it. But, you know, this way you'll have embellishments ready to go for those future upcoming projects. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for joining me again, and stay safe, keep creating in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.